Week 2 in high school football around our local area. Now taking a look at another matchup as the Sherando Warriors are set to travel up to Jefferson in West Virginia. Last week, the Sherando Warriors defeating Brentsville by a huge margin. As always, joining me, the head coach of the Sherando Warriors, TJ Rohrbaugh. And a game like this, Coach, last week, winning by that high margin, setting a pretty high standard there for week 1 in your opener. Just take me through what you saw out there against Brentsville.
I thought our kids did a good job in leading up to the Brentsville game in terms of our preparation. We got dinged with the weather a couple of days, but, we got out there as much as we could, and I thought our guys responded to the situation well. But, we won up front on both sides of the ball. Our offensive line was getting it done, and our defensive line was getting it done on Friday night. And I think the game becomes easy when you're able to win in the trenches on both sides of the ball.
In a few key factors, obviously, I saw the Lefevre brothers making an impact. James Walters on defense making moves happen. Just take me through who really stood out in your mind. I know it's like more of a team game, but was there anybody that like popped out to you, surprised you at how much good they did in the game?
Well, I thought that the guys you mentioned did an excellent job. All three of those guys are seniors. They're leaders. They're all returning starters from last year. So, we have high expectations for those guys, and they showed up and performed. But like I said, I thought our offensive line, the 5 guys up front, actually 6 because we rotate in a couple of guys there on the offensive line. I thought they did a great job. And I thought the defensive line with Caleb Nallen, Hunter Radford, Caden Hurst, and Ben Taylor also had a big game. I thought all those guys did a good job. So really what stuck out to me was the fact that, our offensive line and defensive lines, they both played great. And like I said earlier, that makes the game a lot easier when you're able to win up front.
So a game like this, winning by a high margin, like I mentioned earlier, what are you looking at for this week? Because I know a lot of positives came out of that game, but I know there's a tough Jefferson opponent that last year you defeated them, but going into 3 overtimes, a very competitive game that was. But just looking at the matchup against Jefferson, how are you looking to expand off of what you did last week against Brentsville to create sort of the same result and hopefully get another win come week 2?
Well, every week presents a different challenge, but, we're more focused on ourselves and reaching our potential and working hard in practice to make sure we're as good as we can be. Last week's behind us. What happened on the field Friday night. We come in, we watch film Saturday. We fix the things that we needed to fix through film study, and then we move on to the next opponent. And Jefferson presents a very tough challenge for us. They're big up front on both sides of the ball, and they got good athletes. And so Jefferson presents a very real challenge. We're going to game plan and try and, take away what they do best offensively and defensively. But at the end of the day, we're worried about ourselves and making sure we're getting better this week and reaching our full potential.
It's the Sherando Warriors traveling up to Jefferson to face Jefferson out of West Virginia. As always, the head coach of the Sherando Warriors, TJ Rohrbaugh, joining me. Coach, as always, really appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it.